friends, I am Akash, and this is your News of the Week for the week of July 31st, 2022 to August 6th, 2022. I'm your host, Akash Cody, and let's take a look at our headlines. First up, U.S. Speaker Nancy Pelosi has made a visit to Taiwan. Despite stern warnings from the Chinese government, Speaker of the United States House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan this week on August 3rd, 2022. Speaker Pelosi received a very warm welcome by the Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen, who presented Pelosi with Taiwan's highest civilian award, the Order of Propitious Cloud. Pelosi asserted the U.S. support of Taiwan and praised President Ing-wen for her leadership of one of the freest democracies in the world, Taiwan. The Chinese government rebuffed this visit by placing serious economic sanctions on Taiwan and sanctions on Speaker Pelosi and her immediate family members. China is also conducting a military drill with aircraft and warships to simulate a possible attack on Taiwan. Chinese military conducted live-fire drills with missiles landing in the sea surrounding Taiwan, and about 50 planes were spotted flying over Taiwanese airspace. These Chinese actions are threatening the movement of free trade around the world and can seriously affect the world economy, which is already suffering with COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war. And the US, Japan, and allies condemn these Chinese drills and are demanding for China to stop these drills with immediate effect. And this situation is getting quite tense really fast. And so all we have to hope is that the Chinese government just stops this whole drills that they're doing and takes it down. So that is what's been going on. Next up, the top leader of Al-Qaeda has been killed by a drone attack. The leader of Al-Qaeda, Ayman al-Zawahiri, has been killed by a United States military drone strike in Afghanistan on July 31st. This Egypt-born doctor was the deputy to the former Al-Qaeda chief Osama bin Laden, who was killed by another U.S. drone attack back in 2011. Al-Zawahiri became the head of Al-Qaeda in 2011 and has ruled since then. He was seriously wanted by the United States and the United Nations, and the FBI had set a $25 million bounty on al-Zawahiri for the 1998 U.S. bombings in Kenya and Tanzania. President Joe Biden authorized this drone strike after confirming the location of al-Zawahiri in Afghanistan, and the CIA managed to get him down with a precise drone attack. Now, the interesting thing about this case is that the U.S. deemed this to be a violation of the rules set between the U.S. and the Taliban, and once the war in Afghanistan was won by the Taliban. This involved making sure that the Taliban would not allow host to Al-Qaeda. But seeing as Al-Qaeda leader was taking refuge in Afghanistan, the United States saw this as the opportunity to take him down. So let's take a look at our final story of the week, and that's an update on COVID-19, whose cases are worldwide at over 900,000 per day, with the United States totaling over 100,000 cases of COVID-19 per day. Now, cases worldwide are approaching 1 million cases again, as the Omicron subvariant BA.5 makes up over 80% of cases worldwide. Now, this ongoing BA.5 surge is causing a rise in deaths too, with over 2,000 deaths per day worldwide, 500 of those from the USA. But now, COVID-19 is not the only major virus traveling the world, because monkeypox, a viral disease endemic to Central and West Africa, has begun spreading to the rest of the world for the first time in its history, causing over 28,000 1,000 cases in over 80 countries, including the United States, India, and the United Kingdom, where the first cases outside of Africa were identified. As of now, just 11 deaths have been reported, but that number will rise quickly. On July 23rd, the World Health Organization declared monkeypox a public health emergency of international concern. Monkeypox spreads through close contact with those who have it, and there is no known cure. But smallpox vaccination is assumed to also fight monkeypox due to their similarities. But companies are working hard around the clock to make sure that this virus doesn't go further, and governments are cooperating in this as well. So, to everyone watching, stay home and stay safe. And that is all of your news of the week for the week of July 31st to August 6th, 2022. Thanks so much for watching. Love you, Akash.